And this morning, a memorial service will be held in the KwaCele area of Umzinto on the south coast of KwaZulu-Natal to remember Nontobeko Cele. Her brutal murder at the hands of her former partner sent shockwaves through the community. Our reporter Nobuhle Modise is on the story and joins us now live with more details. Good morning, Nobuhle. So much has been said about the build-up to what may have, what could have resulted in what happened. But how much do we know about the late Nontokozo?
Good morning, Maschaba. So what her family has said is that the relationship between Nontobeko Cele and Sibusiso Ntaka was quite a volatile one. They explained to us that some of the allegations that he made on that video that, sent shockwaves not only through this community but the entire nation, as he did post her lifeless body and then continued to post a story on Facebook around the reasons why he had done what he did. And he made several allegations on that video, one of them being questioning the paternity of their 3-year-old child, as well as just speaking on the fact that he made a lot of sacrifices, to satisfy Nontobeko, and also spoke about a payment from the road accident fund. Now, when we visited Nontobeko's family, they said the reason why she was due or had a payment that was pending from the road accident fund is because he was the one in actual fact who allegedly hit her with his vehicle on the 1st of May. He was coming to pick her up as usual, and she was with a family member, and as they were crossing the road, he was driving up and he was meant to make a U-turn. As he continued to make the U-turn, he then sped and hit her with the vehicle, continued to reverse so he could hit her again, and she was then hospitalized for over 3 months. And this is an incident that the family says happened in the month of May, but outside of that, they say he's also threatened to kill her life before. This is last year with a knife, and saying that he's laid his hands on her on quite a few occasions, and this is something that they are quite sure of, saying that this relationship was quite an abusive one. Now, you remember earlier this week, where I'm standing here at the KwaCele Community Hall, the former police minister Bheki Cele came to visit the family of the late Nontobeko Cele, and when he was speaking to us, one of the main things that he brought up was the fact that her family was the one that failed to protect her because they knew, of all this abuse, but let them continue with this relationship. Also, they weren't just boyfriend and girlfriend. Lobola had been paid, and she was a fiance to Sibusiso Ntaka, but nonetheless, what everybody is saying, that nothing warrants what the act that he has done. And even though his death precludes legal proceedings, it doesn't take away the gravity of his actions or the pain that is inflicted on the family, the friends, and the wider community. And we know that in response to this, the Social Development Department nationally confirmed earlier this week that the gender-based violence control center is now, officially operational, and this is a pivotal platform in order for victims to report cases, but as well as seek support. And just yesterday, Maschaba, on the backdrop of Sibusiso Ntaka's video and the death of Nontobeko Cele, we woke up to more bad news of a murder-suicide just 30 minutes away from here, still in the South Coast, in the area of Umkomazi, in Umgababa, in the township of Danganya. And there as well, a 24-year-old man by the name of Mlondi Cele, he's also a Cele, he decided to, he allegedly slit the throat of his girlfriend, who was 21, and their 3-year-old son, Nobuhle. And this happened in the early hours of yesterday, and he had sent a voice note to his uncle, explaining why he did what he did. And unfortunately, those voice notes are now part of a police investigation. So it is unclear why he has done what he has done. But he continued as well, to hang himself. So all three of them did. And the saddest part about this particular case is that a child has died. And we also managed to speak to the family of Bongega Makatini, who is the victim in this case. And yesterday, quite different. If you juxtapose the two cases, it was quite different what the family had said compared to Nontobeko Cele's family, where they said they saw absolutely nothing wrong with that relationship. Bongeka herself had never complained of any abuse. She had never been abused. The relationship seemed quite normal, even going as far as describing him as a good person and a very good father. So these incidents have rocked the entire nation, and they've made the conversation around gender-based violence even wider, and the issue of femicide, as we are all aware that femicide in South Africa is 5 times higher than anywhere else in the world, and now we have 2 families just days before Christmas planning funerals.
All right, thank you very much. Nobuhle Modise coming to us live from Umzinto in KZN.